Hi everyone, this is Chloe with Cousin DIY. Today I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is to make a variety of statement earrings using Austrian crystal charms, bead landing connectors, and a couple of simple findings like jump rings and ear wires. Let's go ahead and get started. I decided to make six different pairs for the class because I know some of you like silver, some of you like gold, some of you like both. So in the materials breakdown list, I broke down the components pair of earrings by pair of earrings so that you could just buy what you wanted to make one pair or several. So I think right now the best method is I am going to start with these silver round earrings, and I'm going to put them on a card that can lay flat so you can see them to refer to them as I'm making them. So I'm going to lay those right down like so. Then I'm going to grab the right pouch. I've got everything organized and separated, showing you what we need to make these. I just want to make a point of telling you that today I'm using the precision comfort tools that Michael sells. They are intended to make it easier for jewelry makers. I have recently developed a pretty severe arthritis in the base of my thumb joint, and these are a game changer. They really do help make it easier to get into spaces and easier to manipulate the tools. So you're going to just be surprised how easy this is, unless you're already a jewelry maker, and then you'll kind of have the heads up on that. So first of all, I am going to cut open the moon charms, which I put at the base on the middle. These are sterling silver, and they're the same on the back and the front, the same finish, so they're reversible. And these are bead landing. Kind of sticky here, so bear with me while I open this package. I decided to mix some bead landing charms together with the bead landing Austrian charms when I made these, just to make them a little more interesting. All right, this really is sealed tight. All right, there we go. Now, I wanted to show you these round connectors come in a set of 6 pieces. I hope you can see those, 3 silver and 3 gold. So I had 1 left from the pair that I made. So I need to open this and take out 1 more silver. And we're going to save the gold for another pair of earrings, gold earrings we'll make later on in the class. Okay, we need 1 of those. Actually, maybe the best bet for starters is to hang our ear wire on the top. You just choose any hole, and you swivel the loop to the side, slide this securely, and then swivel that back so it hangs nice. Can you see that? Nice and evenly. It's going to make it easy for you to find the corresponding middle hole on the bottom where we're going to hang a moon charm. Now I'm using a pair of long nose pliers and a pair of needle nose pliers to open a 4mm jump ring. I'm going to grab the top. Whoops, fell out. I hope you can all see. Grab the top of this charm, the top jump ring on the charm. And then I'm going to attach it to the corresponding open circle at the bottom of the earring that corresponds with the ear wire. And next I'm going to use 2 more jump rings to hang the pear-shaped crystal charms to the left and the right of the moon. Now, I counted up, let's see, on this pair, I counted up 1, 2, 3, 4 holes from the bottom middle on each side. So we'll start by opening a jump ring. Now, 4mm jump rings are rather small, so you have to be patient. You can sometimes run your finger to find where the split is to open the jump ring. It's hard for you to see. Okay, I've opened the jump ring. I'm going to grab the top charm. I'm going to count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, come on. They're small, so be patient. 1, 2, 3, 4. And close that jump ring. We're working in tight spaces, so there. Now I'm going to turn this around. Actually, you know what? My charm's hanging backwards. So I need to take it off and flip it around. Sorry about that. When I first made these, I tried using larger jump rings, but they just didn't look as polished. They didn't look as expensive and as nice. So I went back to the 4mm. When you open a jump ring, y'all know you swivel. You swivel the jump ring open. So I want my charm, which I mistakenly did before, I want to make sure that it's hanging forward. So I put my jump ring through. And in order for it to hang forward, I need to come up from the back side. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 from the left. And close that jump ring. See how pretty that is already? And let's do it again. Open the jump ring. Make your charm. We want to make sure it's going to hang forward. And count 4 up the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And securely swivel that jump ring back. And we have made, oh, I did it backwards again? Whoops. Let's try this again.
when you show us, can you do it more to your left, I think?
My left or my right?
You're right. Yes, you're
Okay.
right.
I will definitely try that. I'm sorry.
No, no worries. Thank you.
Okay, well, I'm all thumbs here working with these tiny jump rings, so bear with me. Let me just fix these. Is this better?
Yes, that's perfect.
Find the split. Forward. Murphy's Law. I swear. Okay, let's try this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab a crystal. Forward. And close. One more time. I think I have it backwards again. All right. Oh, I already have a jump ring there. Let me make sure I'm using that jump ring that I already have there. My apologies, guys, but this is what happens when you make jewelry. Some days you're all thumbs, other days you're not. All right, so we have one finished pair. One finished earring, I mean. So at this point, I'll go ahead and make the other one. Does anyone have any questions? I know this is so straightforward, really, aside from me being kind of clumsy today.
No questions, but a few people said that they like the charms and the earrings are really cute.
Oh, thank you. I liked incorporating some different charms like this sterling silver charm together with the crystal charms. I think it just kind of elevated it. I'm curious where everyone's watching from today.
See, a few people have already told us. We have St. Pete, Florida, Sacramento, California, Houston, Texas,
Wow.
and Queens, New York, and Denver, Colorado, and Poland,
Poland. Wow.
and Boston.
That is pretty exciting. Okay, at this point, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to slide those off to the side because you can see our made up pair here, just how pretty they are.
Cute.
And I'm going to move on to another pair. Put my findings and my pieces back in my little bag, get them out of the way. I find these little bags great for storing things, tucking things away when they're half finished. Alrighty, let's move on. Next, let's make, oh boy, this one I should be all thumbs on. Let's make this pair. This has lots of connectors on it. Oh boy.
The first one was the test one.
Yeah, that's a test one. Okay, see how beautiful these are? I just love these. These blue charms just catch the AB.
Can you try to hold them closer?
Yeah, these blue large circle charms really pick up the reflection in these AB rounds here. I just love this pair. Simple but elegant. So let me find what I need for this.
What color is the blue?
The blue, I think it's zircon. I can't swear to that. To me, it looks like a blue zircon color, but I honestly can't swear to that. It's a very pretty, or capri, although I don't. It's a very pretty blue.
Yeah, several people said it's very pretty.
Alrighty, let's give this a go. Hopefully I won't be as all thumbs. And I'm sweaty too. My hands are sweaty. All right, so, all right, let's start with the blue in the middle. It's easy to know where the bottom middle is on this pair. I'm gonna open a jump ring. Okay, I'm going to put that through. I'm going to catch. There, I'm going to catch that jump ring. I hope you can all see.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to close that.
Someone asked, can you open a jump ring too many times?
Well, yes, I've had that experience. In general, you should be able to open and close a jump ring. Jeez, I swear. Ah! Hang in there with me, folks. You should be able to open and close a jump ring multiple times if you do it properly. And that's by swiveling it sideways. And then swiveling it back closed sideways. But it will reach a point if it's open and closed a lot where the metal can get fatigued and it might crack or split. All right, this time I am regretting using 4mm jump ring.
You got it.
Bloopers! This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. My hands are so sweaty. It's so hot in here. All these lights. I'll blame it on something but me, right? All right, here we go. Third time's a charm. This grab. Here we go. Use this. All right, I'm not going to give up. I do not give up. Do we have a cloth I could wipe my hands on?
Yeah.
I think a hard part of the problem is my hands are so sweaty.
Paper towels.
Thank you. I promise you this isn't as hard as I make it look. I promise you. Ta-da!
Yay.
I did it! All right, before I do anything else, I'm gonna wipe my hands and my tools. Feel that's part of the problem.
Aw. Yay. Clap, clap, clap.
Clap, clap, clap. Thank you, guys.
Never give up, never surrender.
Never surrender.
Don't let the jump rings win.
I won't. And guess what? It fell off. This is unreal. I have never, ever had this happen. You may want to switch. I can see what I did to 6 millimeter. Although they're going to look so much nicer if you use these 4 millimeters. So there. And the next step is to attach 3 and 3 of these small AB crystal charms to each opening on each side of that blue, beautiful blue charm. So I'm going to concentrate, and you guys feel free to ask me any questions about being clumsy, sweaty.
It's the heat. We're blaming it on
Yeah,
the heat.
I got to blame it on something.
Even the professionals have moments.
Okay, guys, I hope you can see that. Are you going to be hanging in the right direction? I sure hope so. Yes. No. Dang. Why am I getting this so backwards? Well, I didn't start making jewelry until probably about 13 years ago. Back, I was living in Vermont, and I met a gal that made jewelry, and I told her I'd like to learn how to do that, and she taught me. And then we started selling at craft fairs and farmers markets. It was a lot of fun. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to hold this up higher again. But as you can see, all I'm doing is repeating the same steps. I am opening the jump ring, and a tip, I guess, is to try to swivel that charm around while it's still on the jump ring, so you can determine which side of the hole to bring it up through before you close it. Oops, fail. Fail, fail. Come on. And I said this was easy. I can hear my sister-in-law talking to me now. She's whispering in my ear. You said this was easy. It is, trust me. So rather than bore you to death, let's pretend that the crystals are also on the other side. And I'll just show you once again how to attach the ear wire to the top. We're just going to swivel the loop at the top open. And we want that to rest there. So this, I have to play with it. We're gonna go, we want that. And then we're gonna take our tool and we're gonna swivel it back. And now we're gonna pretend that we just made two of these beautiful things. 2 down, 4 to go. Let's slide these off to the side.
Could you show both of the earrings that you made up close to the
I would love to.
camera?
Can you see these? They're so sparkly and elegant looking. And all you're doing is using jump rings to connect these charms to these little connectors or bases, if you want to call them, and then adding an ear wire at the top. That's all you're doing. It's not a lot of skills. And the more you practice, I promise you, the better you'll get, even though I'm not very good today. Let's see, the next pair make. Let's make these silver hexagon earrings. Now these, I believe, would be really great for Christmas. They're this gorgeous emerald green. St. Patrick's Day. Can you see them? Sparkle. And you can see we don't have a lot of things to connect in this pair. Let's see if I can be less clumsy. Now the connectors that we use in this pair look like this. And as you see, I've already used some of them out of the package. And there's 12 of them in a pack. They come in gold and silver.
Someone said, I really like the geometric shapes.
Me too. My helpers have a fan blowing on me now. So I can't complain quite so much about being so hot. Thanks, ladies. I appreciate it. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the top hole. And I think I'll put my ear wire in first. See how there's 1, 2, 3 holes close together on these sides of the hexagon. And then way up here in the top, there's that one single hole. So I'm going to put my ear wire in that single hole on the top. There, and then I'm just gonna swivel that closed, like so. Next, use another 3mm, not 3mm, 4mm jump ring. Okay, let's see. Hopefully, let's open that. Gonna grab our charm. Want that charm to hang forward. So I think we want to bring it up through the back of that hole. swivel that closed. And I have it backwards, so nope, that wasn't the right way, Chloe. Fortunately, this is 3 of these. It's an easy fix though. I've got other jump rings here that are already on the top of the charm, and I think that's kind of what is playing tricks with my eyes when it comes to what. So I close that jump ring, let's go backwards. So I want to go the other way. Oh. Come on. There, success. Forward. 2 more to go. So this is a really simple pair to make. So let's try it this way. I'm going to go ahead and put my jump ring down through the hole, and then I'm going to grab my crystal and slide it on there and see if it's going to hang right. And it does. One more. Jump ring. We'll have an earring made. Where did you go? You know, I will say, if you find that these 4mm jump rings are a little tough to work with, there's no reason why you can't switch to 6mm. They might be a little easier to work with. You'll get the same general effect. Try both and see which works best for you. Good Lord. That's what it was. I had a jump ring stuck in the middle of my barrel here.
Someone said these are so elegant. I love the gold with the emerald green. Mhm.
These are actually silver. But, okay, that's how you would make these. 3 down, 3 to go. I think we're only going to make 1 of each today, because certainly they are simple. And let's make this pair next. These are gold base. Put them on a card for you. And they're also hexagons. But instead of the green, they're all clear. There's a big circle, clear plain crystal in the middle, and 2 pear shapes on either side. All right. Bag. Right here. Put these off. Do any of you have any stories to tell of projects that you may have, easy projects that you may have started and you ran into some snags? Like not being able to close the jump rings because your hands are sweaty? That's gonna go there. I'm gonna start by here, attaching that ear wire at the top. See how that's.
Someone asked, what's your favorite jewelry piece that you've made?
Ooh. I made a piece, it was a wire wrapped star that got published in, I think it was Wire Wrap magazine years ago. And I have to say, that's one of my favorites.
Do you still have the magazine?
I do at home. Oh, and then I made, oh, there, that went easy. I'm proud of myself. Yay. Well, the other thing about these precision tip tools is it doesn't really matter. You see how they have a little bend in them? Well, as it turns out, some people are more comfortable using them like that way, and other people are more comfortable using them that way. So there's no right or wrong how you hold them, I discovered. It's what works best for you.
And those are available at Michael's.
Yes, they are. Oops, I opened my jump ring before I cut my beautiful little crystal off the backing. Okay. There. Note to self, always make sure you are not sweaty when working with jump rings. Have a fan handy. Oh yeah, these are moving right along. We only have one more to go. See how pretty these are? Okay, we're almost done.
Someone said, my hands sweat like crazy, so I can relate. I'm looking for a new hobby because I like to create. I do black and white pencil drawings and sweat smudges my work so much. It's a pain, but we do what we love and grit through it.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. I don't feel so bad now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I completed one. Pretty
Yay.
straightforward, really, it's easy. And this is what a completed pair would look like once again. Just look at that sparkle. You're so pretty. Okay, 4 down, 2 to go. I'm just pushing everything off to the side here. Let's make this pair. Ooh, stand. I love these little display stands. They really showcase your earrings very elegantly. This will be super easy. Except in this case, that's what these earrings will look like. This is a pretty blue. This is a clear. This particular crystal, it's not a charm. It's considered a sew-on crystal. It has a hole in the bottom and the top, but it can also be used for a variety of different things, including jewelry making. So I use that to make this pair of earrings. In this case, I am going to, let's see. Get my supplies out. So you can see how this comes in a box with two. These are 7mm by 12mm. So. Oh, sorry, it has 4. I've already used 2. Obviously, you can see it says 4. So let's get the other out here. Now to start, I'm going to, this is a teardrop shape. I'm going to put 4mm gold jump ring through the top of the teardrop. Then I'm going to use another 4mm jump ring, and I'm, rather than open the loop on the bottom of the ear wire, I'm just going to close that jump ring right onto the ear wire. Can you see that? Next, I'm going to put another jump ring through the bottom hole in that sew on. And we're going to connect it to an opening on this circle connector. This could be challenging because of the size of the jump ring. Tighten that up a little bit. Come on, close nice and snug. Here we go. And next, the finishing. This is how simple this is. Let's see how many. Okay, because of the way this hangs, we are going to find the corresponding loop right directly at the bottom of this teardrop on the top. And this charm already has it has 2 jump rings on it. So I'm going to take one more jump ring, and I think it should hang right. Open that up. sure this is going to hang correctly. Close that. There, we just made a beautiful earring. Hope you can see that. And once again, the finished pair will look like this. 5 down, 1 to go, folks. 1 last pair to go. And that is this pair. This is gold base. And for this pair, I used, I found these charms at Michael's. They're bead lantern charms. And as you can see, on each one of these packages, I've used the star. It's the closed star shape. On the pair I'm going to make today, I thought we could use the open star. Very similar. Or any other shape you might choose. Right here. Again, not a lot of connections to make to complete these. Let me now this already comes with a jump ring on it. This is a 6 millimeter, so this should be a piece of cake. Open that up. Put that right down. In the bottom center of this honeycomb connector. Next, we are going to attach these AB, beautiful AB charms on either side. So I'm putting the jump ring through that corner. And I'm closing the jump ring. Easy peasy. Pull that closed. 1 more to go. Okay, I'll go back over to the other side. Trying to get that jump ring to slide on, going in the right direction. I hope you can see that. Okay, and all that's left is to attach the ear wire at the top. Making sure that you're getting these on correctly can be trial and error. I think I want to go through here. So I want that ball to end up facing forward on the front, and I did. Okay. Then we're just going to swivel that closed. Made a beautiful earring. And again, this is what the pear looks like with the closed star. We made it with an open star. Well, thanks for hanging in there with me with all my sweaty hands and difficulty with junk rings today. I just have to laugh it off. Please share with us anything that you might make with crystals at hashtag Make It With Michaels. And we'd love to see some bloopers if you have them, because Lord knows I have many. So thanks for joining us today. I'll be back next week making a pair of crystal embellished sunglasses. I hope you'll join me. Thanks for joining us again today. Take care. See you next